I came down this side street and I had a really good idea. I can make it where it's like you're here in Alaska with me, so you see how the winter days are. This is early afternoon. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you to close your eyes and then open them. Don't open your eyes until I tell you to open them. Keep them closed. Close your eyes. One day later, open them. It's the same. Okay, now we're gonna do it a little longer. Don't open your eyes until I tell you. Close your eyes. 1 month later, open them. It's the same. Okay, so after you watch this video, at the end we're going to do this again, but be a little more extreme. Before I show you the inside of my room, let's look at some snowfall as I explain more about the lodge and how I got here. Before I moved into the tiny house which I just left, I had a backup plan when I first moved in because the landlord told me that I was the first one staying there and they weren't completely sure it would be warm enough in the winter. So 2 weeks before I moved into it, I came to the 3 lodges that remain open year-round in town, and this was the only one that I could afford, and I'm pretty sure they gave me a nicer room than anyone else would have. For this winter, they are charging me 50% less than what I paid to rent the summer cabin and the tiny house. I've been extremely lucky to run into the most kind people while in Alaska. I have a contract to stay at this lodge until May 1st, and if you saw my recent video where I talked about what my plans are for the future, if I do decide that I want to remain in Healy over this winter and start looking for my own cabin in the spring, I'll ask the lodge owner if I could extend my stay until I find a cabin to purchase. It's not that I want to stay spoiled, which I definitely am staying at this lodge, but I just don't want to move every 5 months over the next year or 2 years or 5 years while I search for my own property. I'm assuming they're going to say it's not possible for me to stay here longer because they will be booked during the summer and they'll lose too much money even if they ask me to pay twice as much as what I'm paying now. But I'm hoping at least they will offer to give me a single room with no kitchen at a price I can afford so I can stay longer. But I'm not putting much thought into that until I talk to them about this in February or March. If they say no, I already made arrangements to move back into the same cabin I rented this past summer. For now, I'm just going to enjoy my time here. They have 1 or 2 other people living in the building, but none of us live near each other, and I never see anyone. There is a receptionist who's here every day for 12 hours, so if you have any problems, you can speak with them. So I just finished unpacking everything. A little stuff's laying around, but full-size sofa, that's the first thing I saw when I opened the door. Nice soft carpet, everybody likes that. And over here is the bed. And it comes with the little kitchen. It's more like a studio apartment. And the best thing about this is I was just supposed to get a single room with a queen size bed, no kitchen, no sofa. And they surprised me when I got here. And they said, we're just going to give you this room because you're staying here longer and you pay the same price. So that was really nice of them. Also, the closet is bigger than the tiny house I just moved from. It's nice to have storage space for a change. And I got my food. Remember the video from when I went to Fairbanks? They don't have enough cupboards for this, of course, because nobody buys $500 worth of food. Got my potato chips for 6 months, my soup in case I get sick, my Triscuits because they're $2 cheaper in Fairbanks than here. Got my cookies and brownie mix. Got more cookies. got those fake mashed potatoes because I like them. I know they're not good for you, but they have a lot of flavors and I like them. And the Uncle Ben's rice that you put in the microwave because I don't like cleaning pots. Got my, I guess that's more soup. Oh, and I got my peanut butter. Even though I don't really like peanut butter, I like them on the Ritz crackers. And I got a little carried away and bought 4 Ritz crackers, party size, because they were cheaper. So anyhow, this is the room. I'm definitely not disappointed in this. It's got a nice big window. And another thing that's really nice is that they come in once a week and vacuum, mop the floor, as well as change the sheets on the bed and clean the bathroom and the sinks. So it's kind of like I have a maid. And that's why I said before that I'm definitely spoiled in this place. But we will see what happens when my contract ends on May 1st. Like I said earlier, I'm hoping they at least let me stay here in a single room. There's no way they're going to let me stay in this room. This room cost $239 a night during the tourist season. So that comes to $7,120. If they say $900, because that's basically what the rent goes in this town, I can't say no because it's easier for me when I'm looking for my own land, but there's no way they're going to do that. Maybe I get lucky. They give me a single room. Like I said earlier, that's something I'll think about after Christmas. So that's my room. I'm not disappointed I left the tiny house anymore because I am king for 6 months. Okay, so one more time. Remember, don't open your eyes until I tell you to. Close your eyes. Oh no, wait, open them. I forgot to tell you. You might hear some noises. Keep your eyes closed. Don't open them until I tell you to open them. Ready? Close your eyes. And 6 months later,